Hi students, I hope you are doing well. Happy New Year. We are here back again on lessons online. Hopefully we are going to finish this soon. I will be back to school. But in the meantime, I do have a lesson that I am going to share with you guys. Basically, I will walk you through the different things that this assignment is gonna have. But basically, this assignment is gonna be based on one of the songs that we are going to play in the spring concert, which is called D String Boogie. And today's or this week's practice is gonna be we are going to focus on the first 12 measures of the song, and I would like you to do step by step in order for you to build up those 12 measures. Something important that you need to keep in mind is that in the previous lessons, I share with you a tool, a website for you to identify the notes to get better on reading the notes. So this week assignment, I am going to share another link that has the notes A, B, C, and D for you to identify it on the music staff so that you become better and better on reading the musics. Okay, so something important is that I am not going to actually be playing too much today. I am going to let you do it. There is previous videos in where I am playing. Use those videos to warm up. Remember, always making sure that you are sitting down properly. Something that I have noticed is that some of you are playing standing up. That is okay. But something important that even though you don't have a shoulder rest, many of you don't have a shoulder rest, make sure that you keep your instrument straight. I don't want instruments like this, students playing like this, because that is not the proper way to play. Make sure that if you have a shoulder rest, use it. If you don't have one, then try to stay as straight as possible, okay? Because that is gonna help you play better. Got it? So I will just go ahead and do a D scale. Um, I will do two half notes, D scale going up, going down. Let's do it with me, okay? I am going to use the metronome. I have noticed also that some of you have been using the metronome, but haven't been following it correctly. So it is important for you to follow the tempo correctly. I will use the metronome 70. The website also has a link to a metronome website that you can use. Put it on 70 and just use it. Or just Google the word metronome and you are going to see it there. Google has one, okay? Metronome. That's the word metronome, okay? We are going to follow that. Bum, bum. We are going to do one half note per note, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. So those were half notes to beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half notes go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Make sure that you use the metronome to do it. since I already did it and the metronome was playing, just do it with me, and that is gonna be good. But when you are doing it on your own without me, make sure that you put the metronome on 70 and go ahead and practice it. The way that I did it is I put the metronome in 70 and I play one half note per note, per musical note. D, E, F sharp, G, then A, B, C sharp, D, and I went back. C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D. Okay, that's how I did it. So let me share my screen with you guys. I told you that today we are going to work with a song. Let me do something here really quick. Let me open it. Is this one? No, this is not the one. This is one. Yep. Okay. Let's close this. Let me do the sharing again. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Let me see if I can bring this a little bit bigger. And let me put myself a little bit bigger here. I don't know if you can see me a little bit bigger now that I open it, but okay, guys. So this string boogie, basically, guys, this string boogie is a song that only has their basically quarter notes. This is not the whole song. This is part of it. I want you to focus in this part of the song first. And we are going to see their quarter notes and quarter rest. Each one is equal 1 beat. Sorry, my glasses. My son broke the glasses, so I just have one right now. Anyway. Okay. The notes that we are going to be playing here basically are all the notes on the D string. But as you can see here, you will notice that there is gonna be only notes D, E, F sharp, G, and A for this part of the song. Okay, so that's an advantage. You can do this week because you practice already how to read D, E, F sharp, and G. The only one is A. But you will notice that on the bottom for each paper, I did the diagram on how those notes are gonna look like. The only thing is that this paper down here for the cello is a cello and the bass. It doesn't have one because I didn't have a space to write it down. So I am going to add another page and I will put those for cello and bass too, okay? So 4 steps for this week. Basically, step number 1, what are we gonna do? We are going, first we will clap and count. Basically, this step is gonna be important for us to know the tempo and for us to know when we have notes. Each measure, as you can see here, I will open it a little bit bigger. Each measure has 4 quarter notes, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shh, or rest. So it goes, let me use the metronome 70. This song is gonna be a little bit more faster, but we will practice it on 70 for now, okay? This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, because we will get only to measure 12. Okay, so we will stop here and measure 12. And sorry, because I think I say 1, 2, 1, 2 here, and it was supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. So that was my mistake there. Second step, we are going to clap and sing the letters, the notes. So this might take you a little bit of a time, but remember, each one of you are going to have the notes right here. Guys, the point is not to write it down the notes on the bottom of it. The point is to just look at it and identify it without doing it. That's why that website that I shared before, that was the purpose of that website, for you to be able to get faster on identifying the notes, okay? So, violins. We got so we clap and we sing the notes. But I am not going to clap. I am going to just identify at least these two measures, and I will do it for each instrument, okay? So we got, first line is E. So we got E, F, E, F, G, F, E. How do I know that this is F? Because F is the note in the first space. How do I know that that note right there is G? Because second line, if I come here, if you take a look, is G. The second line from the bottom up is G, okay? So again, if I use the metronome and I follow the tempo, if I clap and count, it's gonna clap and sing the letters, it's gonna be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, F, E, F, G, F, E, rest, okay? And you are going to keep doing that forward. My suggestion, you can do 2 measures at a time. So you start with the first 2 measures, like I did. Then we go to step number 3. Third, we will plug, do pizzicato singing the strings. So now we are going to plug the strings, and using the metronome again on 70, we got, how do we play E? First finger, right? How do we play F? Second finger, right? How do we play G? Third finger, right? So that's what we're gonna do. That's for violins and violas. For cello, you know that E as well is 1 finger, but cello, we got 3 fingers for F, and then we got 4 finger for G. In terms for the bass, you know that we got E first finger, 4 fingers for F, and G is the open G string, okay? And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. I didn't sing. I said that we need to sing it. So that's step number 3 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, F, E, F, G, F, E, rest. Okay? And basically, step number 4, we are going to do it with the bow. I will do those 2 measures again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. That's how you do it, guys. Basically, those are the 4 steps that I want you to follow. My suggestion, again, make sure that you do all 4 steps with 2 measures. Then go to the next 2 measures and go step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Make sure that you got it. Then put together 4 measures. Then go to the next 2 measures. Make sure that you can do step 1, step 2, 3, 4. and then you put all those 6 measures together. Then you go to the next 2 and so forth, okay? That's how you can build it up step by step, and you are gonna make progress. If you try to do everything at once, you will feel that you are not doing progress because it's gonna be too difficult. Remember, we need to use the metronome on 70 to be able to follow the tempo and everyone to be on the same page of playing this song, okay? Violas. Something that I forgot to mention. Basically, all these measures for violin, you are going to actually, in the actual song, it's gonna be with the arco, it's gonna be with the bow, okay? So keep that in mind, because there's other instruments that are going to plug the first couple of measures, okay? Violas, you are going to use the bow as well. The actual song is with the bow, this part, okay? But again, you are going to follow the 4 steps that I just mentioned before. So violas, you got the diagram down here. D is that note right there. E is this line. So if you come here, wow, we got E. Then this one here, let's look at the diagram. You should know that that one is F, this one is G, and those are basically the ones that we are going to play in these 2 measures, okay? So we got E, so if we go to step number 1, if we go to step number 1, what we got there is basically this. Come on. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or rest, okay? Step number 2, we are going to clap and sing the letters, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. E, F, E, D, E, D, E, rest, okay? As you notice, we are violas doing the D in this part, okay? D is this space right here. And we are playing D, okay? So not everyone is gonna be playing the same thing. Violins have a part, their part. Violas has their part. Cello and bass have their own part as well, okay? And step number 3, you're gonna plug it using the metronome. I will play the viola part so that you know how it's gonna sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't do the 3rd step completely because I didn't sing. I will sing now. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, F, E, D, E, D, E, rest. Okay? And step number 4, go ahead and play it with the arco. 1, with the bow. 3, 4. Press. Okay? That's how you do it. Basically, guys, remember, we are going to work all the way to measure 12. Viola, you can play that first note on measure 13 because that's just one note. So you can actually play it. Actually, that is the only A that you are gonna play there for now. Because viola violins, you play basically the same 4 notes, D, E, F, and G only. Viola, you are going to play the first 4, D, E, F, G, and only one A, okay? Actually, yes, Cello and bass. So cello and bass, I put your papers basically in the same, your part in the same paper. So this is the cello part, this is the bass part, okay? How we go around with this, here it comes the difference between the viola and violin. cello and bass, the first couple of measures are many of the measures are going to be pizzicato. It's going to be plucking. So basically, cello and bass, you just need to go to step number 3 because you are not going to play these parts with the actual bow. It's going to be just plucking. Okay. Cellos, how do you pluck? Remember, same position. You are going to use your C, put your thumb on the side, and you are going to plug the strings with your index finger. Okay. Cellos. I will focus on the first 2 measures as well because but there is a lot of more parts in this. There is some parts in where the cello and the bass are going to be different, but most of the time it's gonna be practically the same thing. Okay. So I am not going to read measure 1. I won't read for the cello and for the bass. Both are the same. Both of you read the same way. So here it is. Let's clap the rhythm. Measures 1 and measure 2. 1 with the metronome so that we can follow the same tempo. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we do step number, that was step number 1, clapping and counting. Okay. Step number 2, we got A, 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 E, G. Okay. Those are our notes. Okay. A, 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 E, G. It's gonna be the same for the cello and the bass again. Okay. So that part, even though this is a violin, I will play it for you. Well, no, I am going to second step. I am going to clap and sing using the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 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 E, G. Those are the first 2 measures, okay? Step number 3, doing the pizzicato. So we got it's sounding different because again, this is a violin, but the notes are going to sound the same. It's just that it's gonna sound a little bit deeper because definitely the cello and the bass sound is a little bit more lower. Okay, metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 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 E, G. Okay, I put my fingers on the wrong spot. I had my hand a little bit lower, but it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 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 E, G. Those are the first 2 measures for cello and bass. Cellos and bass, you don't need to do step number 4 because all this part is gonna be pizzicato, okay? Everything is gonna be just like doing the pizzicato. Okay, basically that's what are you gonna do there. Again, I cannot show you with a viola, with a cello, or the bass because I don't have those instruments with me here, but I did basically everything that you should know. You are pretty advanced in terms of how to play it, how many fingers you need to use. Remember, again, one more time, violins and violas. We got D without fingers, E first finger, F sharp second finger, G third finger. For bass, for cello, it's gonna be D without fingers, one finger E, 3 fingers F sharp, 4 fingers G. Okay. Then for the cello, for the bass, we got D, E, 4 fingers F, and then we got the G string. Okay. Guys, I want you to focus on working on this. Please follow the 4 steps, violin, viola. Follow the 3 steps, cello and bass. And then make sure, guys, that that you use the metronome. Again, you can Google metronome and you will see that Google has one there, or you can just go to the website, and in the website on the previous weeks, I link a metronome website that you can just go and use it. I put the metronome on 70, okay? 70, and that is gonna help us to be everyone on the same tempo practicing. Okay, so keep in mind that we need to be standing up or sitting down straight. We are not gonna be there playing like this. Make sure that you are straight, playing your notes. And again, we are going to practice cello, bass, and viola. We are going to get all the way to that first note of measure 13. For violin, we will just go all the way to measure 12 there, that last G. Okay. Okay, guys, I will see you soon. Practice, send me your videos. If you have any questions, please leave me a message on CISO. I will see you later. Let me stop the recording and I will see you later. Bye bye.